Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the YN podcast.
Welcome back.
I'm Frankie.
I'm Shannon.
And on this week,
we're looking at My Little Pony.
My Little Pony is the fandom.
Yep.
And we're going to try to remember to rate once again.
Yeah. This is also
struggle.
Kind of like a first for us because I don't think either of us are actively involved with My Little Pony. I know literally nothing about it.
I know very little. But maybe that'll make it better.
Yeah. I mean, like going through these, I've like picked up on some terms, but I don't really know anything about it other than it exists. People really like it.
I've watched several brony documentaries.
Oh wow.
Like
I have not.
Probably all the ones that exist. It's interesting.
Yeah.
But I have no problem with My Little Pony.
No, I don't either. I mean, bronies kind of scare me. Because some of them are, I don't want to say pedophiles, but scary. Would you agree?
I mean, I feel like the ponies kind of seem like little kids. I really don't know anything, and I feel like I'm going to sound ignorant, but they seem like children to me. But maybe that's completely wrong.
Yeah.
And then like when these grown men, like I know from the documentaries I've watched that not all bronies want to fuck them.
Right. I do know that. Not calling all bronies creepy.
No.
It's okay to like
because some of them,
this.
just like My Little Pony.
That's fine.
But the people
totally
who
acceptable.
wrote these fan fictions.
Oh boy.
That's more questionable.
Yeah. I think I want to have you read one of mine first because I found this extra one and it just made me laugh. You'll see why.
Are we starting off on a really naughty one?
No. Just
Okay.
get ready. So this one, the description was basically this person who wrote this XX awesome brony XX on Wattpad.
Oh, fantastic.
They just created a new character. So this first chapter is a little bit of history about them, and then I'm going to have you go into the second chapter too, okay?
Okay.
Yep.
So I'm reading both?
Yes. And this pony's name is Dark Spectrum.
Okay. Also, this is called a male alicorn. That's something that I don't know what
alicorn is. I assume some sort of pony.
And there's a picture of Dark Spectrum on the banner.
This is what Dark Spectrum is supposed to look like.
They are pretty cool. They're very rainbow
pretty sick.
And dark.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's. I'll start reading then. It's called. This first chapter is called Some History. So it says, one day in the wonderful land of Equestria, there was a terrible war against all alicorns. All were eliminated except for one, and that was Spectrum. All I can think about is like my cable provider.
When I was reading this, I was just like, what would happen if Spectrum like went out of business, and then they came back as Dark Spectrum?
Wow.
Like anti-Spectrum.
They'd be even worse than they already are.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Or they'd be really good.
You know? I mean, because the opposite of the current evil, I guess, would be good. So dark Spectrum might be a good thing for humanity.
Can't wait for that to happen.
Yeah.
Okay. He wasn't always dark. Parentheses. Dark Spectrum, but with white instead of black. I'm confused by that, but okay.
Are there races in My Little Pony? Or, I mean, I know they're all different colors, but like...
I don't know, because I don't know what an alicorn is.
Oh, yeah.
So that seems like a different race from like a regular pony.
Yeah.
Sorry if you're going to hear the wind.
Oh, that's very scary.
It's very scary out.
We are up high.
We're on the
building.
5th floor.
Yeah,
penthouse.
Scary. Penthouse.
Before the alicorns were eliminated, there was a terrible spell put on the alicorns, taking away all of their good magic. Parentheses. The alicorns didn't know or use dark magic, and made them as vulnerable as earth ponies.
Oh, I think they're alien ponies.
Oh.
Because like earth ponies would be like the ones that are on Earth, but then an alicorn, like an alien unicorn.
I'm going to go with it.
Yeah, let's assume that.
And it says, no offense, Applejack, who's apparently an earth pony.
Yes, I believe that is true.
Okay. However, Spectrum had dark magic as he is Prince of the Balance. Is that how you spell balance?
No.
Okay.
I don't know what that means
Balance.
either. Prince of Balance. Balenciaga.
He fled and rid himself of this magic to another pony, a unicorn, which is namely King Sombra, but that's another story. XD. Wow, what year was this written? I'm actually curious. Oh, it doesn't tell you. That's fine.
We'll go back and look.
He disappeared into another dimension. There's a lot. There's so many parentheses. It's like this could.
This is history. It's not actually like
okay. This
part
isn't
of the
real
story.
story. Okay.
Yeah.
Namely, one where you are suspended. You are in suspended animation until a certain time or until you escape. See Winx Club Mystery of the Abyss.
OBS. It's supposed to be Abyss.
Abyss.
Yeah.
To know what I'm talking about. Hint: the Oblivion Prison. I don't know. I know what Winx Club is. I don't know what
Winx Club.
What else that is. I don't
love
remember. That. He then escaped, but then he had so little magic that he needed to go into a slumber 12 hours.
Me too.
Yeah, that's like every day for me. That's like not that crazy. Okay.
Yeah, at the end of the night, I also have so little magic that I need to go into slumber.
That's why we
hours.
sleep so long.
Yeah.
We're just recharging our magic.
Right.
At a time, he then sees a castle and rests in the throne room. Twilight and friends are with the princesses, Celestia,
Yeah.
Luna, and Cadence, in Saddle Arabia to oversee the treat of Queen Chrysalis and stop her. That sentence made absolutely no sense to me.
Yeah, no.
Those are all made up words to me.
Yeah, no.
They are back within a year after Dark Spectrum enters the castle. I feel like I'm reading Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
And it says, thanks for reading this introductory chapter of my story. Please comment, vote, or whatever you want. Enjoy the next chapter. If I put in one by the time someone bothers to read this, which he did.
Yeah, there's definitely a next part.
Also, watch new episodes of My Little Pony on Discovery Family or Hub Network every Saturday at 11:30 Eastern Time.
Is it 11:30 a.m., do you think? The Saturday morning cartoon?
It's got to be early morning. I don't think it's a
All right, you ready for the next chapter?
Not really, but this is called No More. This is a discontinued sorry. I have a crazy writer's block, so feel free to use this story. What does that mean? Like, feel free to continue it for me?
I don't know.
Wow.
It was just like, okay.
I thought No More was going to be something deep, but it's literally like, there's no more story.
For no more story, I had crazy writer's block, man.
Wow.
I thought he was saying, like, feel free to, like, copy and paste this and keep going.
I think that's what it means.
Yeah.
Like, finish it for me.
Right.
Should we?
No.
I don't understand what he said before, so I don't know how to
not.
use that information.
I think that might make it even better, though. Like, we just write a story. We don't know what's going on, though. We just use these people's names.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a lot of fan fiction.
Honestly, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, well, that was good. I'm going to rate that. That was actually not good. I'm going to take back what I just said. I'm going to give that a 1 out of 5 because there was no follow through. I got this like whole backstory.
Right.
And then what? Nothing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, moving on.
Okay.
You're going to read from fanfiction.net. This is called My Little Pony Girlfriends Are Magic by Poison Viper 9000.
Oh, nice.
This is rated M. There's not... It's really good. This is 3 chapters in 1 chapter, but the chapters are about like 3 paragraphs.
Okay.
So don't get intimidated by that. There you go. Oh, sorry if I just stabbed
it says, before chapter 1, it says, this is a OCX princess's story.
OC means original character.
Okay.
I do remember that.
Yes. Okay, yes. My original character will be in a relationship with both Celestia and Luna, who I assume are Earth ponies.
I think I know who Celestia is. I think she's the white one.
Oh,
with like
no idea.
She's like skinnier and taller than the other ones. I might be making that up completely, but I think that's
no idea.
She's,
but doesn't change.
I don't know who
anything
Luna
for
is
me.
though. Okay, sorry. Go.
All right, chapter 1. I went to school for the day and I was doing good. Same. I was on my way home and was driving my 99 Chevy Impala when my radio went crazy. Then it started playing the My Little Pony theme song. I'm thinking my brother still had his phone in my car, but when I looked at the aux cord, I realized that it is not even plugged in. Then a white light appears. All of a sudden, I blacked out.
We're moving quickly.
Yeah. When the bright light vanished, I was okay. Well, almost okay, as I had a huge cut across my forehead. My car had disintegrated, As I looked around at my surroundings, all I saw was trees as far as the eye could see. Then I knew where I was as I recognized the trees. I was in the Everfree Forest, which I assume is the forest from
Yeah,
My
I
Little
only
Pony.
know that because all the other fan fictions that I read talk about it.
Got it. I realized that I was in Equestria, so I knew where to go. So as soon as I knew where I was, I did the one thing I could think of.
Do you like that he was like, oh, I'm in Equestria. I know my way around now. I've seen enough of My Little Pony.
Right.
Like, that's crazy to me.
But then also in the car, they assumed that it was the brother playing My Little Pony, the brother's phone.
Yeah.
So, like, wouldn't you think, like, this person would not know much about My Little Pony if they wouldn't assume that their own...
He accidentally
They were, yeah.
played it on his own phone. I don't know. Also, where's his brother?
Oh, I have no idea.
Gone.
No idea.
Doesn't matter because now he's in Equestria.
Right. Princesses of Equestria, hear my call. Come and get me from the Everfree Forest, I yelled at the top of my lungs. They did not come. So I did what I could and started heading toward Ponyville, where I ran into the Zepcora.
I don't know what that is.
Know what that is.
If I were to, like, I feel
Zebra?
like that's...
Zebra?
Zepcora, I feel like there's some type of, like, giant trolls.
Oh.
I'm just guessing. That's what it sounds like to me, but they're probably something hot.
Well, Zepcora says, you are new, but you seem cool. So, and it says she said, so Zepcora's a female.
I'm still thinking some type of troll.
Okay.
Is that what I said? Troll?
Troll, yeah.
I don't even remember what I just said.
I'm thinking zebra.
Okay.
Yeah. I am looking for Princess Twilight, I told her. She then led me to the tree castle that was now home to Twilight and Spike. When I walked into the castle, I saw the famous cutie map. Oh, hello, Twilight said as she and the rest of the main six came into the lobby. Why, hello, Twilight. My name is Jonah Carlton.
Do you think that's the guy's real name that wrote this?
Honestly, yeah. Honestly, I don't think they have enough creative ability to come up with a new name.
And, like, he definitely wants this to be his real life, like, for
Yeah.
sure. So I think that he, like, had to put his own name in.
I
I think he would
honestly-
get jealous
right.
if he put another character in.
I honestly believe that if this author was dropped into Equestria, they would know their way around.
You're right.
They would be fine.
And I think he would do that weird call where he was shouting to them to come get him.
That was very strange.
I like that it didn't even work.
No, it didn't work. Why put it in there?
So, okay. So he said the rest of the main six came into the lobby. I'm guessing that's like the main characters from... Okay.
Like I assume like Applejack. I don't know. That's,
I like it.
That's
See-
the only one I know.
This reminds me of like the One Direction where it's like, they're always all together.
Right.
Like Twilight has her own place.
Do the
but, like,
ponies have parents? I don't know.
I have no idea. I don't know. They're like not real. They're not like regular ponies. They're like special. So like maybe
That's
they're just,
scary. Like the Powerpuff Girls.
yeah, maybe they're like created in a lab. I don't know.
Wow. Okay. Can I ask what your business is? She asked me. Just then, Spike all of a sudden let out a massive amount of green fire that almost imminently turned into a scroll. Oh, imminently. Okay. I mean, that is a word, I think.
I don't think that's how you spell it.
That's not how you spell it,
And
but
it's
also
not the
it
context.
doesn't work in that sentence. Okay. The note read as followed. Dear my faithful Twilight, I know of the human that has entered our world, so I would ask you to bring him to me via teleportation. Yours truly, Princess Celestia. As soon as Spike had finished reading it, a flash of purple engulfed me, and when I opened my eyes, I was in the throne room. Celestia and Luna were standing before me looking very regal. The only downside was their clothes were see-through, so I could see their breast and nipples very carefully.
I didn't see that when I was reading it the first time.
What does that mean?
Also, like, do they have
Do
breasts?
horses have nipples?
I mean, they definitely have nipples because they're mammals, but I don't think they have breasts.
Oh my god. Oh. Okay.
So
Okay, I'm going to keep going. Yeah. Chapter 2. Hello, my name is Celestia, and this is my sister Luna, she said. Thank you for this honor of being in your present. I responded.
he's like in a box, wrapped up.
Yep. Mm-hmm. You're most welcome. Now, as to why you're here, she said. Wait, did you bring me here? I asked. Yes, I'm afraid so, she answered. Why? I asked again. Because we need children, she said blankly.
Oh, well, there answers your question.
Okay. She said blankly too. She doesn't have any emotion. She's like,
Because we need children.
We need children. So you two want me to have sex with you to give you children, I stated. Yes, they said in unison. Well, maybe we would have to get married as it's against my religion, but how could I marry both of you?
There's so many issues he has with this.
I'm having trouble.
It's against
my religion. What? Having sex before marriage.
Yes.
But it's not against his religion to marry a pony.
No, that's
bestiality.
Fine. That's fine. But
what religion? What religion is this?
I wonder what religion he is.
Wow. Okay. Once you are married to one of us, you are automatically married to both of us. Obviously, Luna said as we entered the room. And how do we do that? I asked. Well, all you have to do is kiss one of us, unless you are a virgin. She had answered me as well as we had walked right into Luna's bedroom. Well, I hate to break it to you two, but I am a virgin, I told them. No matter, we were hoping you were, Celestia said.
And then just says chapter 3.
Chapter 3
with nothing underneath it. So
it's up her interpretation,
I think this guy passed out. He was like so turned on and excited that like the blood.
He just like finished right on his computer.
I think the blood was all in his penis and none in his brain, and he just like collapsed.
That's insane. Why were they hoping?
I don't know.
He was a virgin?
I'm assuming they're gonna have some weird ceremonious like. I don't know. Deflowering of him.
I don't like it.
But I thought that was pretty hilarious, especially when he talked about his religion.
Yeah.
And you're right. It really doesn't. So you want me to have sex with you? Yes. Well, maybe, but we would have to get married as it's against my religion. Okay. Well, that's great. He has morals.
I mean, that's good.
But he will fuck these ponies.
Right. But
also, there's like some weird type of like, what's that called? I don't know. He like can't have sex before marriage, so he has to get married to them, but he can't get married to them till he fucks them.
But he's a virgin.
But he doesn't want to have sex
because he's a virgin.
And so I'm like, I really wish there was a chapter 3 because I want to know what the hell happens.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Okay. Yeah. What do you rate?
I mean, I liked it. It was like a 2 out of 5. It wasn't. I mean,
it doesn't sound like you liked
imminently. I don't know. It just wasn't that well written, and also it was weird. But I still enjoyed it.
I liked the see-through shirt. I really was not expecting.
Yeah, no, that was really good. Do they wear clothes?
I really don't know. I thought they don't.
Here's the thing. So, like, looking at all these covers, like, there's just pictures of the ponies. I don't think they wear clothes. But a lot of these covers have, like, the ponies turned into humans, you know?
I've seen that, yeah.
So they do wear clothes.
Maybe I'm looking at pictures of Princess Celestia, and I think that's Luna. They're not wearing clothes. Well, she's wearing some type of tank top, possibly.
Oh, I like Luna.
Yeah, she's cute.
She's like a dark bitch.
They're not wearing, no, this is like a collar or like some type of, like, pendant
I don't think that would cover her nipples.
And it wouldn't be see-through. I don't know. They're wearing clothes in his...
Yeah.
Well, because it'd be immoral for them to be naked.
Right. It's against his religion.
But just seeing the nips, don't look at that. Okay.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Okay. Moving on.
Yes. So this one is actually, it's like a YN.
Our first real YN.
Yeah, it's an actual real
YN.
Where did it go? Where did it go?
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's right here. I just want to read the details first.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's called My Little Pony Gallus X Pony Reader. Basically, you're YN, you're Fluttershy's little sister. You're also a Pegasus with, I assume this means like
hair length, hair color, and has
CC. I don't know what that means.
Oh, I have no idea.
Right. Yeah. Hair length, hair color. Maybe like color of your
color correcting.
CC cream. The time where the story takes place.
I'm gonna fill this in. So I'm a Pegasus with medium black hair and CC.
And CC. Okay. Time where the story takes place is when Twilight opens the school of friendship where you make new friends. There's a certain griffin that you're falling for. Does he like you
Oh.
back? Very scandalous.
Gallus must be a griffin?
A griffin. I mean, there's griffins in Harry Potter, right?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm
Gryffindor.
picturing. Well, yes. But like it's an animal that's very regal.
Yeah, it's cool. They're cool.
Maybe this is Gale on the cover, but half of him is cut off.
They're
so,
never cropped correctly.
You know, this is
cover
by
photos.
Steffi 20H.
20 hours.
20 hours. She worked 20 hours on this.
Oh shit.
Yeah. I'll just have you start. I don't know what they made, like a YouTube video, I guess.
Okay. We are watching it.
Oh, this is actually, they didn't make that, so we're
literally
not gonna use that.
Okay, yeah. No. I think that's the theme song. I
Yeah.
don't know. Okay.
Yeah. This one, I mean, the story is all right, but like the writing style really had me going. So I'll just
Should I use my name or your name?
No, you're reading it, so your name.
Oh my God, I'm scared. Okay. Yeah. This is chapter 1. Everyone is at the School of Friendship getting everything ready before school starts. And everyone is super nervous. Oh, I'd already lost a nail. I have press-on nails. I scratched my hand and it popped off.
Wow.
Okay. Everyone is super nervous, and for many different reasons. One was that the teachers were not sure about being teachers. Shit. I feel like that's kind of what it was like at my high school too. It's like, do you even want to be here?
But yeah.
And second was you were nervous about making new friends. That's true. That's me.
Yeah.
Rainbow Dash. It's too much. Rarity. You think so? I thought dressing for the occasion would make me feel the part. Rainbow Dash. Not your dress. Us, teaching. They're gonna think I'm an egghead. What's authors know. I don't really know if she said egghead, but we'll go with it. Oh, this is like an actual, I'm being put into a real episode.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
That's probably what that YouTube video is.
Honestly, yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, well, here I go.
Wait, so Rainbow Dash and Rarity are the teachers who aren't sure about teaching.
Okay, I guess so.
And you're going to be a student. Okay.
Pinkie Pie. Well, the students are going to love my confetti cannon class. It's going to be a blast. Fluttershy. Hello there. I'm your teacher. I hope you enjoy class, but if you don't enjoy it, that's okay too. Are they all teaching me at the same time?
They're all in one big classroom talking to you about their worries about being teachers.
Is it like instead of having like a class of 20 and like one teacher, it's like 20 teachers and one student? And
Maybe.
They're all
I don't know what it's like
scared to teach
in this
me.
My Little Pony world.
I think it's better that way.
Maybe.
Frankie and Angel Bunny. Facepalm. Do you really have to talk to other ponies? That was fucked up. Fluttershy. Of course. That way you'll make new friends. That's what the School of Friendship is about. Frankie. But what if they don't like me? Looks at the floor. Oh, shit. I hate this.
It's one of these.
Fluttershy lifts her face so she can face her. Isn't she... when it's YN, aren't they supposed to keep it like gender neutral so that you can be a boy or a girl?
This is very...
Wrong? Okay.
Yeah, they don't know what you identify as.
Exactly. You'll be okay. And besides, who wouldn't like to have you as a friend? Frankie. Sighs. I just don't want to make a fool of myself. Fluttershy. You'll be fine, and I'll always be here for you, little sis. Oh, I forgot that she was my sister.
Oh, yeah.
Hugs her. Frankie hugs back. Fluttershy. You're not the only one that's nervous, you know. They stop hugging. Frankie giggle. This like is so much easier, I feel like, to write in like a normal way. To be like, I said this, like,
right,
and giggled while I was saying it. Like, giggle. Like,
I feel almost less immersed.
Yeah.
With this.
Because I'm seeing, I don't know, because like I'm reading the word giggle instead of like picturing someone giggling.
Mm-hmm.
That's my own problem, maybe. You'll do fine as well. I know they're going to like learning about friendship, just like me. They'll enjoy learning about it. What? Applejack. I don't know about this. Twilight. It's going to be fine. Just like Frankie said, everything about this school just feels right. Starlight. See, if Twilight isn't stress, we got nothing to worry about.
I'm not stressed.
I think I am. I'm nervous.
I am stressed.
Applejack. Are you sure you want us to be teachers in classroom? Author's note. Nah, in the fair, of course, it has to be in the class. Nah, in the fair, of course, it has to be in the classrooms. What the
The author is not having it with these ponies.
She's like, you stupid idiot.
She's like,
she wrote this, and then she was like,
yeah, she's
stupid.
copying it from the episode. But like, also, I don't think she's copying it from the episode because I would assume they're like talking properly in the episode.
And my character doesn't exist, so
right.
Maybe I don't really know.
Yeah.
Twilight shows book. The EEA is clear on how schools should be run. We have a huge responsibility, and I need you all to do this by the book. That means no cannons in class, Pinky.
Damn.
Is that something that Pinky does?
Pinky was the one with the
confetti cannon.
Yeah, the confetti cannon.
Shit. Pinkie Pie. Oh, not even a tiny cannon. Shows a tiny cannon to her. This makes me feel like I'm like texting like a incel.
Yeah, no.
And they're like using the
I don't like it.
asterisk.
Don't like it at all.
Twilight. I know it's not a big adventure against the forces of evil, but this could be the most important thing we've ever done. I can't run this school of friendship without my best friends. Can I count on you? Rarity. Of course you can, darling. Rainbow Dash. Call me Professor Egghead. I'm in. Ring. Oh, that's like the school bell. Pinky. First day of school. So many new ponies. Twilight. About that, a thing I forgot to mention. It's not just ponies. Oh my God, I'm scared. Whoa. All the students enter the school. That was unexpected. Frankie hides behind Fluttershy. Am I supposed to keep reading? There's a page break.
Yeah,
okay.
you can keep going.
Fluttershy. Hey, remember what we just talked about a few minutes ago? Frankie. No one said anything about meeting new creatures. I hate this. Twilight goes in front to give directions. Welcome to the School of Friendship. I'm your head mare, Twilight Sparkle. Please follow guidance counselor Starlight to sign in and get your class assignments. Then we can show you your living quarters. You can stay with me if you want, or you can walk around to get to know the school better. Butter? I almost said get to know the school better.
School buddy.
Frankie, deep breaths, sigh. Okay. Wow, okay. After getting sign in and getting your class assignments, Frankie sighs, looks at the floor, bumps into someone. I'm so sorry. Now we're in Gallus's point of view, so I wonder who he ran into. He doesn't know who I am, so it's question marks. And I say, I'm so sorry again. Mm-hmm. Geez, looks like every single pony is bumping into me. Turns around to face her. Day. Oh, today.
He paused in the middle of the word.
I fucked
to
it
look
up.
at your beautiful.
I messed it up.
To look at your beautiful.
Oh, he
mane.
starts to blush a little.
Ooh.
Well, why am I blushing? She's just a pony, but she's kind of cute. Wait, what? Sorry, I starts to turn away. She should go. Wait, what am I doing? Normal point of view. No, what's normal point of view? Okay, no.
You're back to
you. It's exhausting. Wait, Frankie, huh? Looks up at him. I'm Gallus. What's your name? It's Frankie. You kind of talk kind of like Fluttershy tone of voice. So right now you sound like when Fluttershy introduced herself with Twilight for the first time. What the fuck? Okay.
I just want you to know what your tone of voice is like in this.
I hope I did it correctly.
I just don't know.
Not much of a talker, huh? Chuckle. Frankie blushes. Well, not that much, actually. Is that attractive to do for guys?
I hate that. I doubt it.
They think it's hot when you are so... Well...
You're so nervous that you can't even talk.
Okay. Well, I mean, I don't... do I ever talk like that?
I don't know.
Have I ever been nervous around you?
I don't think so.
Shannon. Oh, no, he's doing it.
Oh.
Chuckle. Yeah, sorry for being rude when we bumped into each other, by the way. Scratches the back of his neck and blushes from embarrassment. I shouldn't have acted that way.
How does a horse scratch the back of his neck?
I feel like I can picture it. Just like bending all the way back. How does he do it? He's on a horse. He's Griffin.
Oh, does he have a wing?
I think they have like lion claws, right?
But isn't
They
the
do have
griffin the
wings.
thing that flies in Harry
have
Potter?
wings.
Yeah, so maybe his wing scratches. I don't. It doesn't say what he scratches.
They
it
have
with. He just
4
says he
legs and
scratches it.
wings.
Yeah, and they have the talons.
They've got it all.
The talons. You're right.
Oh my god. Okay, this nail's gone. Bye. Blushes more. Don't worry about it. I should have paid more attention to where I was going. Smiles sheepishly. Get it fucking together. I can't deal with this. Author's note. And Twilight interrupts the cute moment. Yay. Like, you didn't have to say that. Like, Twilight just can't. Like, is the next line.
I think this author just really wants to be YN, and she doesn't want you to be YN.
Oh, she
wants to be here. Yeah.
Twilight, thank you so much for supporting the grand opening of our school, and I hope you all join us for Friends and Family Days to see the amazing progress of our students are making. Everyone cheers except you, too shy, and Gallus doesn't want to. Gallus sounds like
what
a dick.
Perfect match.
I know, I love that about us. What classes do you have? Gallus said that. Frankie shows him her schedule. Gallus takes his schedule out and compares it with hers. It seems we have the same classes at the same time together. His point of view. I'm glad we have the same classes together. That way I'll spend more time with her. What's happening to me? Now we're out of his thought. So we better get going.
Yeah, well.
Frankie, okay, your point of view. That's a relief. That way I'll get to know him better. Both of them fly over to their classes. This is fucking long,
Yeah,
dude.
you don't need to keep going it.
Okay.
It doesn't get any better.
Okay.
I just really enjoyed like the point of view switching and all of the like motion.
I
you know
hate when they tell me how to be, like how to act. And especially if I'm being a pussy.
Right, yeah, no. That doesn't make you feel good about yourself, you know?
No, I feel like a loser. But he likes it. Okay. So I rate that that's another 1 out of 5.
Yeah.
I hated a lot about it. I really felt more uncomfortable than if I was reading like a sex scene to be reading like so.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Wow.
Looks at ground. Oh,
Yeah, I'm just staring at the next one that's open and there's just a lot of long paragraphs.
you don't have to read this whole thing.
It's not that long.
No, it's not.
It just looks like a lot of words.
Yeah. This is called, this was like one of the first things that popped up. That's why I was like so astounded. It is called My Little Pony Vietnam by Pop-Tart Pool. So basically,
It's rated T for teen.
yeah. And it is about the ponies fighting in the Vietnam War.
Wow. I just saw Miss Saigon. So I am an expert
you're
on
ready.
I
Okay.
am an expert on the topic.
This is perfect. I had no idea. Okay.
Yeah.
Are you ready to go?
Yep, here we go. All right. Private first class Twilight Sparkles, sir. She said like she was the perfect grunt, gear down, hoof on head, the whole 9 yards. I don't know what that just said.
I truly think that this person is in the military.
What did any of that mean? She said like she was the perfect grunt, gear down, hoof on head.
Like
The
she's
whole 9
saluting.
yards.
Gear. I don't know what gear down means, but
I
hoof on
guess
head
hoof-
is probably
I guess hoof on
saluting.
head. Okay, I get that. Okay. For Sparkles, this was all new, nothing like the Everfree Forest. It was hotter and much more moist than back home.
I think that an actual Vietnam vet wrote this.
Yeah, I bet it was.
This is
moist
probably
in Vietnam.
therapeutic for him.
That's scary. Oh, all the nails are going.
Yeah, I'm peeling them off.
Oh wow,
They're not.
They did
It's not happening.
last long.
It's okay. I used the press on. I should have used the glue.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, you got distracted. It was much hotter and much more moist than back home, and the trees were so much different. Not like oak trees, but palm trees. Everyone looked worn and tired from fighting so hard. They had a confused look in their eye. Why are they fighting? How long will it take for them to defeat the enemy? When will we go home? Twilight didn't see it yet. Her ranking comrade looks at her, staring into his eyes, a piercing stare that makes her gulp.
Oh, sorry.
His eyes were not like his voice. His voice was the most comforting voice she's heard since she joined the army. Her ranking officer's voice had her feel confident.
Hurd is also like spelled like the last name Hurd, like capital H-U-R-D.
I don't like that. Yeah, why is it capital?
I don't know.
Okay.
They wrote this on their phone probably. It was like auto-corrected.
Did they have phones in 2011?
Yeah, I don't know. I think they were still using like Morse code. What the hell? My brain is not working today. Not Morse code. Doesn't matter.
Don't know what you were going for there. Okay.
Maybe it was Morse code. I don't know.
Welcome to the 113. I'm Captain Hartman, now Sparkplug. We won't really be working together, but I like to get a sense of where everyone's at. But instead, you will be working with Sergeant Rarity in Recon. Any questions? No. At ease, Pony. He said all of that. She didn't say no. He said no. At ease.
Hold on one second.
I'm heard again with a capital H.
Yeah.
U-R-D. Strange. When she heard Sergeant Rarity's name, she got excited and thought about home in Poniesville, where she had her library and Spike, her younger brothers. She was too young to head to Vietnam. Rarity was...
Hold on. The library is her younger brother?
I don't know.
Where she had her library and Spike, her younger brother.
I don't know. I don't understand. He was too young to head to Vietnam.
That still doesn't answer my question.
Yeah, okay. No, okay. Rarity was nicknamed Bullseye for her unbelievable sniping skill. The other day, she killed 5 enemies from 500 yards away to protect an Allied hospital. And a few weeks ago, she was counter-sniping a target from 750 yards away. It's the longest recorded kill for a gun in pony history. That threading precision really helped. I'm very disturbed that there is a war in pony history.
Are they fighting like with the humans?
I don't think so.
Against Vietnam?
Are there
Why are they
Vietnamese ponies? There's a pony Viet Cong.
Oh my god. I don't
like it.
A little confused by what this universe is.
Yeah. But I agree with your assessment that a veteran definitely wrote this in his spare time.
Is this something that happens in the show?
I don't think so. I doubt it. In the room, Rarity was putting on camo, or as the females ponies call it, makeup.
This was definitely written by a man.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Fuck you. Brown like the trees, green like the leaves, and black like the midnight sky. From the looks of it, she was making a pattern with the camo. She had dyed. Like she died. Her hair green from once she was a beautiful purple, but she looked fine. On the table other than makeup was a green M40, the standard sniper rifle, even if she wasn't the normal sniper. On her side was a Colt M19 11A1. That's a long name. I don't know what that is. Also a standard weapon, and she kept a knife in a holster on her arm. Also standard. Rarity looks in the mirror and sees Twilight looking at her, and she gasps. Oh my gosh, Twilight. She runs up to her friend and gives her a hug. She hugs her equally hard. After a minute, Sparkles lets go, but Rarity is still hugging. After a few seconds, she lets go. I thought she was hugging Twilight. Is it? Oh, it's Twilight Sparkle. Okay.
I was getting confused by that too. I was just going to ignore it.
Yeah, okay. I think it's her whole name.
I think that's her God-given name.
Yeah. Her family name. It's so good to see you. I'm amazed you look good. That sounds mean. It's like you don't see someone for a long time. I'm amazed you look good.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to look like fucking ugly.
I feel like that's what people will say to me if they see me from high school.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Well, darling, even in the middle of this war, I still have to look fabulous. Me and war.
Yeah, right?
Sparkles laughs and Rarity smiles. So you're a sergeant now, Rarity. Should I address you as my superior or my friend? She looks at her with a stern face. You will address me as your friend. Yes, sir. I mean, Mame. I mean, Rarity. Rarity starts cracking up and Twilight blushes from embarrassment. After a minute, she stops laughing, looks at her own weapons. I'm about to go out scouting. I would love to have you join me as backup, she says with a smile on her face. I would be honored. Rarity hands her a pair of vernaculars. Is it supposed to be binoculars?
I don't know. I'm not smart enough.
Vernacular is
Isn't it like a speech thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like some sort of like, I think it's supposed to be binoculars.
Okay.
A pair of vernaculars, a compass, and a map. Twilight checks her M16, her Colt M19 11A1, her ammo, everything she needs for the jungle. Well, here we go. They walk into the forest. Twilight looks at Rarity. She moves through without a snap of a twig or crunch of a leaf. It's like she's gliding on ice, and Twilight tries to be as smooth as her superior, but every once in a while she'll step on a leaf. Rarity gives her a stern look each time to get a point across. Don't make a sound is usually what that look implied. They saw an array? Probably array. I think array. They saw an array of wild animals, from snakes, monkeys, tigers, and monsters that would make a biologist go crazy. In Vietnam? I mean, I guess it's a jungle.
Yeah, they're jungles.
They have
This
monsters.
person knows. Like, I cannot stop thinking that this is a Vietnam veteran, like a 75-year-old man.
Yeah, who watches My Little Pony on Saturday mornings
And,
at
like, all he
a.m.
wants is for them to fight in the war
with him.
Oh,
my God, that's amazing.
Or instead of him, which is a little sad.
Take his place.
If only.
Most deadly, but non-attacked the Paponies.
The Paponies.
Hot for the both of them, the humidity is a killer, especially with the bugs around buzzing in their ears and their mouths and nose. Every step Twilight takes feels like her last. There are landmines and booby traps everywhere. She came close, but the enemy had no dice. They weren't physically lost, but both the ponies were mentally lost in the mission. Weren't they just scouting?
I'm confused.
I mean, I don't want to make any assumptions about war, but I feel like scouting might be the easy part, where you just go and look.
Yeah, you're like,
and you don't
figuring out what's going on. Tell everyone else.
Yeah,
okay. I don't know. I truly have no idea.
I don't know what the mission is.
Well, as long as they know.
Yeah. Only thinking about the mission. What breaks their concentration is a gunshot. A gunshot is a gunshot. Excuse me? What?
It was a gunshot.
It's a gunshot. Okay. And in the war, when you hear a gunshot, you get your butt down.
That's what they say. They say, butts on the ground, boys. You better protect your ass.
Was that a gunshot? It's a gunshot. A gunshot. Get your butts down.
Don't worry about your head or like your vital organs.
Just your butt.
Just the butt.
Like Forrest Gump.
Yeah.
He got shot in the butt. He
Exactly.
didn't get his butt down.
He
should have listened.
Exactly.
Where did that come from? Twilight whispers. It came from over the hill. They crawl to the large hill. Why would they go towards it? I mean, I guess if it's
their butts are already down, so
okay. Then they're crawling, so it's
they're like down. Scooting like dogs when they're like wiping their butt on the carpet.
Yes. It's the edge of large cliff, at least 100 feet tall. Down below was a large camp, maybe 1,500 yards away. Rarity sights her scope in while Twilight uses her vernaculars to see. Again, I don't think vernaculars are used for seeing. Well, it looks like it's the enemy camp. Twilight looks at the enemy for the first time. They're all llamas. Mostly tan, wearing ragged and torn clothing, all welding AK-47s and their pistols. There's no llama standard sidearms, so they use what they can. Rarity looks around, and she sees what made her cringe. Shot POWs.
Oh, shit.
Do you think POW is like ponies of war? In this case, instead
ponies
of
war. Oh, maybe.
That's.
I hope they say that. Oh no, unfortunately,
yeah.
no.
Oh, but they tell you later that it means prisoner of war. I knew that because I'm smart.
Because I was in the army.
But I don't know if anyone else would know that, and I assumed it was ponies of war. Why are they llamas?
Because obviously the natural enemy of ponies are llamas.
I feel like it's kind of racist.
Is it?
Oh. I mean, llamas are definitely like aren't they in the Middle East?
I have no idea.
I don't think there's llamas in the U.S. besides like at llama farms.
I don't
think they naturally roam around.
Yeah, I guess I don't know.
But
I also don't know.
Vietnam is in the Middle East, but I don't know. I couldn't help but feeling like there was definitely a racist.
I'm sure there is
undertone there,
especially if this person is as old as I think they are.
Wow. We'll look at their profile when I'm finished.
Okay.
We need to save them, Twilight says, cocking her gun. She gets up and Rarity trips her. Rarity grabs her and makes her crawl back away from the cliff. Twilight's mad as she backs up. She doesn't want to, but she does for Rarity. Lesson. Mark it on the map. We're not clear to engage, Twilight. I'm sorry, but we can't help them, darling. She goes back up to check what they're doing. Oh shot. Oh shot. Oh shot. They're about to perform an execution. Oh shot.
Shut.
She performs a communication spell to talk to Captain Hartman. A cloud of smoke appears, and so does Captain Hartman's face. Yeah, what is it, Bullseye? Make it quick, she replies. I found a POW, parentheses, prisoner of war, camp, and they're going to execute the POWs. What do you want us to do? Twilight is watching in her vernaculars. She sees a blonde-haired, gray-skinned pony on her knees. They beat the poor pony with their guns, and every hit this pony takes, Twilight's heart skips a beat. The pony is on the ground, groaning in pain. Twilight motions Rarity up as she arguing with her superior. Every inch closer Rarity gets quieter and quieter until it's a whimper. Rarity looks through her scope at the gray pony with a revolver to her head. They're going to kill her. All three of them are yelling quietly at each other as to not give the position away. Twilight has a pit in her stomach. Is this what war is like? Madness, confusion, an emotional roller coaster? All three think they know what's right, but for every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. Rarity is the only one who can do anything. Twilight's teleportation isn't good enough, and backup won't be there quick enough. Twilight and Hartman yell, and then a shot is fired.
Yo.
Dun, dun, dun.
That's fucked up, right?
That was...
Is this what it's like to watch My Little Pony?
I'm not watching.
Is this what the show is like?
I have no idea, but I'm scared.
That was fucking... It got real dark real quick.
Yeah, no. Crazy stuff. I want to look at their profile.
What do you rate that story? I'll get this up.
That was like a 4 out of 5. Like, that's pretty good.
This is the only story they've written.
Do they have a profile or no?
No, this is it. I can private message them. No, that's it.
The jungles of Nam. They're not the place for ponies, but we're there anyways.
I mean...
yeah, I want to know what this dude's deal is.
I'm Pop-Tart Pool. That was dark. I felt like I was really in Vietnam, though, with ponies.
Definitely.
Fighting the llamas.
Fighting the llamas. Very racist.
I wish there was more chapters to that.
Yeah, no, that was very good. This one is called My Favorite Nightmare, but like nightmare, like night, and then mare, like a horse.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's on Wattpad. It's by Starnight_Dawn. I think these are all real characters in this one. Again, I have no idea because I don't know who they are.
Right.
But it's definitely not a YN. Yeah, I think I can have you go into chapter 2 maybe. I don't remember. But we'll see. We'll see when we get there.
Okay.
Sounds
I
good.
love the unknown.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is...
We'll see what happens.
How do you think this is pronounced? Soren?
Soren, yeah.
Soren's point of view, 9 p.m. I wrote an apology note to Rainbow Dash because I felt so guilty. How can I accuse her like that? I should have known better, and I should have thought and remembered that Rainbow Dash was the element of loyalty. Loyalty for Celestia's sake.
There's no backstory to this.
I think, was that like loyalty for God's sake? But they're like...
Celestia is the princess.
So they're like loyalty for Celestia's sake? I don't know. I'm reading too much into it.
Me saying like for Obama's sake.
I would say that.
Yeah, Obama's president. We're recording this in 2013.
I wish. Okay. I sighed and taped the note above the box and flew to her dorm. I knocked and she opened it.
I think college? Why is it a dorm?
I don't know. I don't know if this is like right. Like if this is really if they live in dorms.
Right. There's no way for me to know, which makes it more fun.
I mean, there is a way for you to know.
Well, but I'm not gonna do that.
But I'm not gonna watch the show. So.
Definitely not gonna. Not after the Nam one.
Yeah,
I
dude,
think I'm too scarred emotionally.
She looked happy when she saw me, but is she? She could be backstabbing me on her head, like on her head. Like, what the fuck are you doing here? Did someone stole your pie? Get the F out. Aren't you a sight for sore eye? Isn't that's like something you say that's nice?
Yeah, I don't.
You're a sight for sore eyes. But if she isn't, then I'll be more guilty because she gave me another chance without me apologizing. Soren, you okay? She asked, and I snapped out of my thoughts. I inhaled and said, Rainbow Dash, I have something to tell you, I said. Rainbow's point of view. Rainbow Dash, I have something to tell you. He started. OMG, OMG, OMG. Is he finally asking me to be his mare friend? OMG, OMG, OMG. I liked him for so long. Don't worry, just say it because I'm totally feeling the same way. I know I'm being sappy, but that's how I feel on the inside. Why is that like underlined?
You can underline on Wattpad. And you can italicize and you can bold.
Well, clearly.
Yeah.
She's using all of the editing. Sure, what is it? I asked curiously. Soren's point of view. I hate when they jump around like this.
No.
It's very difficult to follow.
Oh, and it does it several more times. Get ready.
Great. Sure, what is it? She asked. I just want to apologize for my mistake. I'm sorry that I accuse you. I didn't apologize that day. I should have known better, I said. Her smile faded. It's fine. Why are you making me read these ones that stutter like this?
They're just the ones that I find.
Is that all? She asked. I love you. Wait, what? No, she'll never feel the same way. I'll try next time. He didn't say love you. He just said I. I brought you this, I said, giving her a present. She took it slowly and said, oh, wow, you didn't have to do this. She smiled. I kind of think she's forcing it. Thanks anyway. And yeah, sure, I forgive you. Bye, she said, closing the door.
She's pissed.
I'm so confused.
She wanted him to admit his love for her. And then he was just like, here's a gift.
So is she not at all mad about him accusing her?
I don't think so. It doesn't sound like she's mad about that. She's just mad because he didn't confess his love to her.
Wow, this is like real life love. Just all these miscommunications.
Yeah. Mercury's in
retrograde. Rainbow's point of view. Heartbreaking, but breaking spelled like brakes on a car. I know. Damn it, I should have assumed because it's still gonna hurt in the end, but at least he gave me a gift. I opened it and saw a beautiful red glass-shaped lightning bolt. It's so pretty. That is a real picture I think that person took of a shitty plastic rainbow red.
It's definitely not glass, definitely plastic as
No.
well. Not big enough to fit around anyone's neck.
Especially not a horse.
Yep, absolutely not.
Whoa, it looked similar to my elephant. Shit, it doesn't say that. It looked similar to my element. I wore the necklace and admired myself in the mirror. Okay, fine. I'm flirting with myself. What? Most likely winking. But anyways, after a few minutes, I felt kind of strange. What did I just read?
I don't know.
Okay.
I have no idea.
I felt so weak and I saw my necklace turn black. Wait, wasn't it red last time I saw it? She already forgot what she was just looking at.
It's been 2 seconds.
It glowed and my head ached so bad. I fell to the ground and it glowed again and I tried to stand up but failed. I closed my eyes for a second and a vision came up. It is a shitty paint drawing of,
Microsoft Paint.
I guess, 2 eyes that
They're
are
like,
red and
yeah.
green and purple and the lightning bolt is like kind of in the background.
It's like gray. Grayish black.
Wow.
Yeah, it's scary.
Gah! I yelled and shook my head sideways. What does that mean? Shook my head like just one direction. Sideways.
Like a seizure?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because wouldn't it be like side to, I don't know. After a few minutes, my head stopped aching. I was really scared. Was it the necklace or me? I took it off and hid in my drawer. Hid it in my drawer. I'm trying to make this more interesting than it actually is.
Yeah.
I hid in my drawer.
Just like Corey sleeps in the closet.
That was a great one. The next day. And slept at the night.
I also sleep
At the night. The next day. Oh, I'm all tangled. I woke up and went to my dresser/vanity and I brushed my hair. After my morning routine, I went outside. While I was walking down the hall, I saw Soren. Panicking? Dash, I need you right now, he panicked. Why? What happened? I asked. Spitfire was murdered.
Wow.
He yelled.
Damn.
To be continued. Okay, so I'm going to read chapter 2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's called The Black Mare. Spitfire was murdered, Soren yelled. I gasped, and we both ran to the hospital. And when we got to our room, I saw Fleetfoot, Wave Chill, and Misty. Are those real names?
All new characters. I have not heard these ones yet.
Fleetfoot and Wave Chill.
Misty.
Who would do such a thing? Fleet asked. Okay, first Spitfire was kidnapped, and now she's murdered? I want to know who did it so I can take it down, Wave said. Then they looked at me and I was going to say something until Soren went in front of me. Hey, take it easy. Don't blame some pony just yet.
Some pony. I love that.
Then they just nodded and the doctor... Sorry if you can hear my dog going crazy in the background. He needs a nail cut.
He's a good boy. It's okay. It's okay.
We've got an audience. He said, then they just nodded and a doctor came in. Doctor, is Spitfire okay? Soren asked worriedly. Shay is fine now, but she has a 10% chance of living, he said.
So she's not fine.
She's fine.
Definitely not fine. There's just a 90% chance she's going to die.
That's
but she's
pretty
fine
good, though,
otherwise.
Yeah. After a few minutes,
Wait.
he said and walked out.
He just drops that bomb. He just does a pivot turn and he's out of there.
Sit on that information.
Yeah.
After a few minutes, my head ached again, so I ran out of the room for a minute. Soren's point of view.
How long is this chapter? We don't need to read any more of this.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I don't. Yeah.
I
just really liked the part with the doctor.
That was pretty good.
I just really wanted to get there. Also, Spitfire was kidnapped, but like we didn't know anything about that.
I don't know who Spitfire is.
Maybe it's
is
in
that
like
the one that she likes? I'm already confused.
No, I think that's someone else entirely.
So why do I care if they...
Right, like I really don't know. I just want to see.
Did she write a story about Barbie?
I think so. Yeah. So Dash was the one who got the necklace, and it was given to her by Soren, who's a guy. But then Spitfire was kidnapped and murdered. I don't know who that is at all, and there's no background in the description.
And that was like the end of that chapter too. Like that was supposed to be like a big moment. Like Spitfire what did he get shot?
Murdered.
But then also when they got to the hospital, it's like he's still alive.
And then I kind of, my eyes jumped ahead. Spitfire's definitely alive.
Well,
yeah. So not murdered. But why? I didn't know they were kidnapped though.
I rate that one 2 out of 10. I liked the original drawings.
2 out of 10 or 5?
2 out of 5. Sorry.
Because that would also be 1 out of 5. Just a different equivalency.
Yeah, it's a 2 out of 10.
Nice.
Yeah, I like the original artwork, and I think that this like little cover photo is also original artwork.
Yeah,
possibly. But otherwise, story not so good. Lack of communication between ponies.
Lack of backstory or anything related.
I don't know who these characters are.
Yeah.
Okay, I have one more for you, but
okay.
I kind of want to end on this one before we're gonna also read the. Did you have another story for me to read?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I just have our Liam Payne one for the end.
So I'm gonna have you read this one. This is great. It's very short.
Okay.
It's called Starlight Glimmer's Peeing Issue by Squishball05.
Okay.
And this chapter is called In the Morning.
Nice.
Also, let me just read the details for you.
Okay.
This is a shitty fanfic about my pee fetish. Enjoy.
At least they're being honest.
I mean, yeah. And it truly is just that.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay.
I am very ready. Okay, this
There you
chapter's called In the Morning. It was a beautiful morning, and Starlight Glimmer didn't wet her bed. She was happy, but then the painful urge to use the little I don't know, little fillies. Oh, like a little horse.
Is that something
Like you call a horse a filly? Do they call them little fillies?
I have
And that's
no
definitely
idea.
not how you spell it, though.
I'm not a cowgirl.
Okay, I'm just going to say, use the little filly's room, gazed upon her. Oh no, I need to pee. Okay, let's hope Twilight ain't in the bathroom or I might wet myself. Ugh, in my old village, I could wet myself and there would be no punishment. But this is Twilight's home. I can't do that here. So then Starlight got up and a little pee passed through her defenses. She knew she can't hold it for much longer and started running for the bathroom. When she got there, she lost a lot of pee, but was still at least 90% full. But then out of nowhere, Twilight came out and stopped her from going to the little filly's room. Oh, hey, Twilight, how you doing? So Starlight, how is the wetting the bed going. Oh, I didn't wet it today. I might wet myself right now if you don't let me through. Oh, sorry, Starlight, but Spike is in the bathroom. Starlight could not hold it and almost peed all over the floor, but Twilight came with one of the Flurry Hearts potties, and Starlight didn't wet herself and went to lunch.
So
end of the chapter.
Yeah, I like that it ends with her not peeing herself, but just a little bit peeing herself, 10%.
10%, and then went to lunch.
And then she goes to lunch.
Time for lunch.
What do you think of that?
I really liked that. Is the next chapter short? Should I read that one too?
I didn't even look at it. Are you sure you want to dive blindly into
It's called
this?
Lunchtime.
Well, it can't be that grotesque.
What?
Oh,
what?
Boy.
Oh.
It's a picture. It's like that meme
I've seen this before.
where like the chubby kid's face and body have been like swapped,
Yeah.
and his face is now his stomach,
Oh my God.
and his stomach is his face. Okay,
Why
I don't
is
know
this
why
here?
that's the first thing.
And the caption is 2048 fat kids.
This might be the shortest chapter ever. So
Yeah, love that. Okay. Lunchtime. Starlight could not eat lunch after the embarrassment of having to use a potty, so she went on the Unicon Google and found this picture. She was laughing for half an hour, but wet herself when doing it. Twilight wet herself laughing at Starlight, and they both wore diapers for the rest of the day and didn't go out for the afternoon. They were laughing at this picture.
And they pissed themselves so bad that they were like, we need to be in diapers. We might as well read this whole thing. They're very
this
short.
It's called The Afternoon with 3 F's or 2 F's. Starlight's dipper is now full. What does that mean? What's a dipper?
Her diaper.
Oh. I thought that was like an innuendo.
Her dipper.
Starlight's dipper is now full, and she knows that, but she needs to pee and will burst within 3 minutes right now. Spike is changing Twilight's dipper, and it will take 3 minuets. And if Starlight pees, then pee will fall out of the dipper, and she will have a little puddle. Luckily, Spike changed her on time, but she did Spike a little when she was getting changed. And after all this, Starlight went to a doctor, but Sheba's cursed. Sheba's cursed with having to pee herself all the time. Thank you for reading my fanfic about Starlight and her peeing issue. There's another chapter, though. Isn't there?
Yeah, and I'm also...
Sounds like it's the end.
That night. Oh, he thought he was done, but he was like, actually... Oh, shit. This one's a little longer. I don't know.
I'm scared. There's a picture of a man in the header. Okay. Last chapter. It's called That Night. Starlight was a little sad that she was cursed to pee herself all the time, and she was pacing up and down her room worrying about it when Twilight came in the room. You know, Starlight, you look kind of cute when you pee yourself. Really, Twilight? Yeah, and your blush just makes it perfect. Starlight now blushing furiously. Oh, well, thanks, Twilight. That just gave me some confidence. No problem, Starlight. Now go to bed and have a good night's sleep. Okay, Twilight, good night. Twilight left the room, and Starlight got into bed.
I'm reading ahead.
She was asleep. The floodgates opened, and they opened wide because Starlight woke up in the middle of the night to get something to drink, and the puddle was so big there was pee on the floor as well. When Starlight's hoofs felt the pee, she blushed beet red. Wow, that was a big pee. Okay, I need to clean this. Starlight then put new sheets on her bed and then thought to herself, you know what? I don't think I need a drink anymore. So then Starlight went to bed again, but for the rest of the night, she had a light blush on her face. P.S. Thank you to anyone who thought this shit was good, because I don't know how you liked it, but I'm grateful that you did. Also, this is the last part, because I get more of a fetish boost when writing about Twilight, so I'm doing her next. Thank you, and that's what's coming next.
Okay. Oh, this is by... I didn't introduce this, really. This is by Squishball of 5. Maybe I did say that.
You did. He didn't finish it.
He didn't finish it, and there's no more stories about
really
Twilight
sad.
pissing herself. What did you think of that?
I hated it.
I thought it was good. I
was
liked when she was
pretty
like, that was a big P. Okay. I gotta clean it up.
And like the floodgates opened, and they opened wide. I don't know. Wow. Yeah.
Pee fetish.
Like 2 out of 5. Like, it was good. I laughed.
I thought that was pretty funny.
I don't like the pee fetish, though. I don't
mean,
like
to
that
each
the
their
author
own.
like came in at the end and was like, "Hey, thanks for reading my pee fetish fan fiction."
He told you from the start.
Yeah.
This was for him, really. It's 90.
Honestly.
It's number 91 in Starlight Glimmer stories.
I believe it.
Is Starlight Glimmer a character?
Yes.
Okay. I guess I could have guessed that. So that's all the My Little Pony stories we have. We went on a wild ride.
Yeah.
We went from, I don't know what the fuck happened in the stories I read from you.
Murder.
Yeah, dark shit.
YN.
Going to school, yeah.
And then this one that just ended. I have writer's block. So I'm not writing anymore.
And then we went to Vietnam. We pissed ourselves. We fucked 2 ponies.
Maybe. We didn't get that. It didn't go that
Implied.
far. Yeah.
Oh, it was never finished.
That was a lot to take in.
This does not make me want to watch the show.
Nope, absolutely not.
It makes me not ever want to watch it.
Yep.
And I don't know, because I don't know anything about the show, I don't know what's canon. I don't know what we read that's
I have no idea.
like it actually happens.
Probably
like maybe we're
some of
laughing
it.
about Starlight pissing herself. Like, that's so crazy. And like in the show, she actually is wearing a dipper. And she is peeing all the time.
That'd be crazy. She was so embarrassed they had to like put a potty under her when she was about to piss herself. That was crazy.
Dude, all right, well, let's move on from that. And
Yeah.
let's end with my favorite thing that we've ever read in my life.
The gym teacher's Liam Payne.
Yes.
And we're at chapter 4, In Love with the Gym Teacher. Quick recap.
I don't remember what happened. I'm going to be honest.
Okay, let's go back to chapter 3 and just refresh ourselves. It was the breakup with Andrew. So Andrew was her boyfriend. They went on the date.
Oh, they
broke up.
Didn't he beat the shit out of her?
At
the Applebee's?
Yeah, he started. They were at Applebee's. And he was hitting and kicking her.
And then she went to Liam Payne's house and slept in his bed with no like conversation.
Right. And things started getting good, it says.
Yeah,
after he served her breakfast and they watched a rom-com.
Okay, let's see what they do next.
Yeah, so now this chapter's called In Love with the Gym Teacher.
Oh, shit. After the romantic comedy was over, we started to play a video game. It was called Super Mario Bros. On the NES. I like that she had to act like we wouldn't know what Super Mario Bros. Is.
Yeah, yeah.
It was called,
I've heard of it. Just
was
it's like a
something
small indie game.
Yeah, it's something you probably haven't heard of, but on a console you probably never heard of.
No.
It was fun. We played 2-player. After the game, he showed me around the house. She hasn't been shown around after being there. She
slept in his bed.
She got there, went to bed, woke up. He was like, here's breakfast. Sit on the couch. We're going to watch a rom-com. 20 hours later, let me show you around.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It was a cool house. I always wanted a house like that. He was still in One Direction. I asked him a question. Why did you work as a gym teacher? I asked. Well, I was tired of singing, so for the rest of the year, I was going to do my dream, being a gym teacher.
You go on the X Factor to be famous. You're in One Direction. You're like the biggest boy band in the world.
But your dream.
I'm going to pursue my dream of being a gym teacher just for the rest of the year.
Why do we both almost say dim teacher?
I have no idea.
That's a weird thing for us to both accidentally say. Okay.
But yeah, he wants to be a gym teacher just for the rest of the year.
People's dreams? Do people have that dream?
I hope not. I mean, gym teachers, they kind of have the life going. Like they don't have to grade anything.
That is
they get the
so
benefits
true.
of being a teacher. They just like yell at you and make you run, but like they don't actually run.
Oh shit!
They
Maybe
just
that's
kinda
my
chill.
dream. I gotta get into One Direction so I can become a gym teacher.
That's the only way you can do it.
My brain is shutting off. Okay. Call me Liam from now on, he said. But I asked him a question. I always want to ask him when he went to school. He went to the school Thursday. Can I kiss you? I said, so nervous than before. Always fucking nervous and always getting so much more nervous every time. It's more and more nervous. She's going to pass out. Why wouldn't I? Yes.
What does that even mean?
Why wouldn't I? Yes.
She said, "Can I kiss you?" And then he said, "Why wouldn't I?" What does that mean?
Oh boy, Liam.
Okay.
Liam said, smiling. We started kissing mouth to mouth.
I would hope so. Where else?
Well, I don't know. She's got to spell it out. She's 18.
She is 18.
But she knows that
I
we're
forgot.
children.
Yeah.
It was the best thing of my life. We started kissing for a few minutes and stopped. We started to do something else.
What? What was it? It doesn't say. It says something else.
We went and played Super Mario 64 on the Nintendo 64. That's what
nice.
they were like kissing for a few minutes, and then they both silently stopped and picked up their controllers again.
Like, I want to take this to the next level.
We're done. Yeah.
Nintendo 64.
Exactly. Third base when you play Super Mario 64.
That's a home run, actually.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
This was one of my things in life. I wanted to stay here my whole life. We were kissing for about an hour. Wait, what is going? Did they play and then? Oh, after the game we started kissing again. I don't think did. I read that?
No.
After the game we started kissing again. This is the best day of my life.
Oh, okay.
This was one of the things in life.
This was one of my things in life. What does that mean?
Dude, I don't even know.
This is one of my things.
One of my things is going to my gym teacher's house, making out with him, playing Mario. That's just one of my things.
What a day.
We were kissing for about an hour. It was a great time. I wanted to ask him something so bad. Better than kissing, I wanted him to be my boyfriend. She always is wanting to ask him something so bad.
Yeah.
She doesn't sound nervous though this time.
No.
Liam, can you be my boyfriend? Can you be my boyfriend? I asked, yes, I will. If you go on a date with me, he said. Yes, I will go on a date with you, I said, with excitement. We were going to the movies. We went to see The Boy. Wait.
I don't know.
Is that the one about the doll?
I don't know.
That's like a Netflix movie. I don't think that was in the theaters.
That's hilarious. Okay.
That movie was scary. It was a fun night though. Did you have a fun night, my love?
She just said it was a fun night.
She said it in her head, you know. He can't read minds.
Whatever.
I did, my love.
Oh my God.
It's getting serious. I said, he let me stay for another night. He let me stay. I had a dream again where I was pregnant, but it turned out to be the face of Liam on the baby's face. I woke up that Sunday morning with Liam kissing me and making me breakfast. After breakfast, we started playing video games. He is a gamer. Is that something? I don't know that much about Liam. Is he a gamer?
I have no idea.
He loves Nintendo. That seems to be the only... He has every Nintendo system also, because he started out with a Nintendo GameCube. That was his first video game system. After playing it, he became obsessed with gaming. He's got a bunch of gaming items around the world. What does that mean? He hides them in different countries?
Yep, I don't know. Storage lockers for everyone.
Just in case. He doesn't bring them with him. He just needs one in every single place that he's been.
Right.
And it plans on going. He has every single One Direction item in the world because he is in One Direction. You can have this Japanese One Direction lunchbox, he said, giving it to me. Thank you, I needed this, I said.
She needed it so
She's
bad.
been carrying her sandwich and apple in her hands all day long. Wow. She really needed a lunchbox. Wow. I spent the whole day with him. I never even had anything from another country. I only have every single American One Direction item. Only. That's a lot of shit.
That's a lot.
Including boxes.
What boxes? Like she doesn't take the things out of the boxes, or are there like One Direction boxes that they sell?
I don't know. Just cardboard boxes.
I don't know.
I went home with my parents asking me where I have been. She has not communicated with her parents in these 3 days.
Nope, absolutely not.
And she's probably all beat up still. She probably looks all bloody and shit.
She's
still.
18.
That's true.
So they don't need to know.
Exactly, Mom. I'm an adult. But she definitely has probably bruised body.
Right, definitely.
Being picked up from her gym teacher's house.
Yeah, no.
I'd be a concerned parent. I told them I was with my BFF Cassie, and she gave me this lunchbox. They believed me, even though they weren't picking her up from Cassie's house.
Right. No, I don't get it.
Then a few months passed, and I told the secret.
Wake up, parents.
Wake up, parents. Your daughters are fucking their gym teacher, Liam Payne from One Direction.
Crazy.
He's giving them lunchboxes.
Crazy stuff.
I love this story so much. I can't wait for the next... Every episode now is just a giant plot to be able to read more of this.
I know, I love this
gym teacher one.
This one's great.
All right, well, I think that's the end of this episode.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Again, I will not be watching My Little Pony after this.
No.
I will be avoiding it at all costs.
Yeah. If there was any hope of me ever watching it, this destroyed that for sure.
No. Do not enjoy, did not have fun.
At least we can say we're not bronies. Proudly.
Absolutely not.
I love that.
I take
about
that back. I did have fun. It was very fun.
Fun, but not ready to become a lifestyle.
No.
All right.
No.
Well, as usual, please follow us on Twitter at the YN Podcast. Subscribe on YouTube.
Yes.
The YN Podcast. And please email us any submissions if you find any weird shit, or if you just have a fandom that you want us to cover.
Yeah. Just leave us a comment or send us an email.
theynpodcast@gmail.com.
Mm-hmm. We're also on Apple, so you can listen on
there.
there.
On iTunes. iTunes is much easier than YouTube for some reason. I was not expecting that.
A lot easier to upload.
Dude.
YouTube takes forever to upload.
And YouTube will not let me do anything.
Yeah, it's very strange. So sorry for the delays in posting, but
we're just really struggling out here.
We're figuring it out. I know the banner says new episodes every Friday. That's a lie.
On iTunes, I think we can get it up every Friday because we're recording this right now at 10:47 p.m. on Friday.
Right.
I might be able to get it up tonight.
Yeah, we'll try our best, and then technically we won't be lying.
This is the worst outro ever. No one cares about any of this shit.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, guys, thanks so much for listening, and
see you next time.
See you next time. Bye.
Bye.